What's up, everybody? Tony Beats Guy here. Today we're going to be talking about something very, very serious, and that is Daniel Bryan retiring from the WWE. Daniel Bryan actually just put out a tweet less than an hour ago that said, due to medical reasons, effective immediately, I'm announcing my retirement tonight on Raw. I'll have a chance to elaborate. Hashtag gratitude. Daniel Bryan was shown in the airport, and there are pictures going around that Daniel Bryan was going to come out. He's going to maybe say that he was going to come back and wrestle at WrestleMania. But now he actually clears the air. He comes out and tweets it out and says that tonight on Raw, he is going to retire from WWE. This is such a sad, sad thing because Daniel Bryan is at a perfect time in the WWE where he could be having those 5-star matches. You have guys like Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, now AJ Styles in the WWE. Wow, what kind of matches could they put on at the main event of WrestleMania? Also, Shinsuke Nakamura coming into WWE. Think about that match. Shinsuke, Daniel Bryan, main event, WrestleMania. What a blockbuster match that would have been. But Daniel Bryan not able to come in and come back to the WWE. It's a sad, sad day. I mean, as you remember, Daniel Bryan was that guy, that underdog who was never supposed to make it in the WWE. After 10 years, he got the call to WWE. He finally won the championship. WrestleMania 30 was the Daniel Bryan show, defeating Triple H, defeating Batista, and defeating Randy Orton. All of Evolution in one night for the Yes Movement to cap off. And to his credit, the only reason he able to do that was because he didn't tell WWE that he was injured. After he told WWE he was injured, then he had to do the medical test, and now he never really made a full return, and he never got the recovery that he needed. So Daniel Bryan is looking to be done from WWE. I think Daniel Bryan is fine as far as a role in WWE. I think there will always be a spot for Daniel Bryan. I think with Total Divas and the Bellas and all that, he can still be on the show and they can still keep him around. I think that he could do a Corey Graves type role, or he could do some sort of commentary. He could do a backstage announcing. He could be a manager. He could do something, but I don't think that he will ever wrestle in the WWE again. Like I said, it's very, very sad because AJ Styles just coming into the WWE. Just think about the classic matches that we could be seeing on the WWE main roster if Daniel Bryan was wrestling. I mean, he is a wrestler's wrestler. He is a great person just to be a great card. You could put him anywhere on the card and he will be entertaining. He has a great personality. The yes chants are going to be crazy. I'm just imagining what Monday Night Raw is going to be like when they send off Daniel Bryan after doing all of the yes, 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 yes. How is this going to play out? How are they going to end this? Are they going to put this into a storyline? Are they going to keep it very kayfabe? Honestly, I think they should keep it legit, 100% real. Don't really bring it into a storyline unless they want to bring it into put somebody over. But I honestly think that they need to give him a great send-off and let him go out the way that he should go out. Daniel Bryan deserves it. I think that he proved a lot of people wrong after he we all remember the incident with Nexus, and he choked with the tie, and he got in trouble for choking Justin Roberts. So then he left, got fired, came back, and better than ever. I think Daniel Bryan is not going to be forgotten in the WWE history. I think there's a lot that Daniel Bryan could have done in his career. I think his reign was cut short, and we all know that, and we all feel that, and that's just like another part of his underdog story that really, really sucks. But I think it's perfect for him to ride off into the sunset. Hopefully they don't do something where they induct him in the Hall of Fame this year. I don't know that would be the right thing to do, although I don't know. WWE likes to capitalize on that, and that's something that I'm not sure about, but we'll have to wait and see on that. I really don't think he should go in the Hall of Fame yet. I know that WWE likes to do that. They did it with Edge when he had to retire, and it sucks because it's another story like Edge where Edge had a longer career in the WWE, but it's one of those things where, like, wow, he's champion, he's top of his game, and then he got injured, and that's it. He's done. And it's kind of the very same circumstance with Daniel Bryan. It's like, wow, he was at the top of his game. Main eventing WrestleMania. Yes movement was great. I was there. That was the coolest moment probably ever at WrestleMania. Just being there, doing the yes movement, having him win, and the whole arena doing yes, 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 yes. I just can't explain how awesome that feeling was. It was surreal. And that's one of those moments that I'm always going to remember from Daniel Bryan. I'm also going to remember the time that he did that cage stuff with the Wyatts, and then he sat on top of the cage and did the yes, yes, yes. And that was such a great way to end Monday Night Raw in an era, in a time when not many people could break out, and there was only really John Cena at the top of the card. And then you had Daniel Bryan, who came in and defied all of that and put himself at the top, and the fans helped him get to the top. The yes movement was strong, and it was awesome. And then even the Connor, the Crusher thing, just phenomenal right there. You think about that and how awesome that was, and how deep, emotional that was. Just how Connor loved Daniel Bryan, and that Daniel Bryan was able to bring joy to him. And it's just it's a great hand to have in the WWE as Daniel Bryan, and for him to have to retire already is such a sad time. It's not cool. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, Daniel Bryan never really got to do what he should have done in the WWE. I think there was a lot more for Daniel Bryan to do in the WWE. I mean, he main evented WrestleMania. Yes, he did that. Was there more? There was a lot more that Daniel Bryan should have done in the WWE. But you can't dwell on the past, and you can't think about what ifs and whatever. But quite frankly, the landscape of WWE right now, with all the indie stars coming in, with Austin Aries coming in, with Samoa Joe in, Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, AJ Styles. You just think about the caliber of matches. Like, think about a couple years down the road when all those guys are on the main roster and they're all competing. Cesaro is another name. Just all those guys, and then you throw Daniel Bryan in there. Wow, that would be the best wrestling class in WWE history. But again, like I said, I don't think that Daniel Bryan is going to be gone from WWE. I know he's going to elaborate tonight on Monday Night Raw. I just don't think that he will be done with WWE. I think he's got a spot on Total Divas, which is fine. You can keep him on that show. That's cool. I think you got to keep him in like a manager, wrestler, mouthpiece maybe, commentator of sorts, analyst, give him his own network show. I don't know what you want to do with him, but I think that Daniel Bryan is too good of a personality. He just puts a smile on your face. You just look at him. He's just a nice guy. And then there's no reason why you can't do something with him. I think there's a lot of younger guys that could use the knowledge of Daniel Bryan, because he's a veteran, whether you want to call him a WWE veteran or not. He is a wrestling veteran who's been around the scene up and down and back and forth for over and over and over. And there's a lot of knowledge he can pass on. It just sucks so much that he is not going to be a part of WWE anymore. But we'll have to wait and see what they say about Daniel Bryan tonight on Monday Night Raw, what he has to say about himself tonight on Monday Night Raw. Again, it's a shame. It's such a shame, though, that he's not going to be around to wrestle with all the great talent that are coming in. Like Shinsuke Nakamura and Daniel Bryan was a match that would have been amazing, and it could have happened at WrestleMania. And you know that Daniel Bryan wanted to wrestle Shinsuke Nakamura. I think if he had one match in him, that would have been the match that Daniel Bryan would have wanted, would have been him and Shinsuke Nakamura. But unfortunately, that is not going to happen. So now, I think we're going to take a second here. If you guys have a keyboard in front of you or you're on your phone, make sure you go in the comment section below. Let me know two things. One, I want to know what was your favorite Daniel Bryan moment. Mine had to be WrestleMania when he won the championship, me being in that crowd, yes, 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 yes movement. It was just amazing. And also, what fantasy match, dream match, would you have liked to see him have on WWE television? Like him and Shinsuke Nakamura, him and Kevin Owens, him and AJ Styles, him and Samoa Joe. I mean, just think of the caliber of matches that we could have had in the WWE, but unfortunately, we're never going to see that. Oh, Daniel Bryan, you will be missed, but I don't think you'll be gone from our television. I think you will still be a commodity. You will still be around in much like a Corey Graves role, hopefully. And I wish best of luck for everything that you do in the future, because you're not going to be done for a while. He's going to be an ambassador for WWE for a long, long time. Anyway, guys, again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. As always, Tony Beats Guy, brag out.